What's going on in the concert hall here at Zellerbach Auditorium is quite extraordinary and exciting and funny on stage with the puppets of John Gilkerson. I'm Charles Amerkanian of KPFA, and with me is Catherine Lumens from KQED-FM.
Yes, and in just a few minutes there go our
Stop that, Catherine. Stop that.
sound effects in the back. I've got to stop wearing these dangling earrings. We are soon going to be hearing Sinister Footwear, as Charles mentioned. This is definitely, I think it's safe to say, the most complex, for the musicians, the most challenging piece of music that we're hearing tonight. And the action on stage is probably the most intricate, too. We've got a real storyline going. And we'd like to let you in on a little bit of the action before it happens. So, Charles, should I just run down the scenes here, the parts?
Can you read all of those?
I think I might be able to make them out. We start out here with part one. We meet Jake, who designs these shoes, these Sinister shoes. We meet him in his studio, which is sort of an austere place, and he's putting the finishing touches on this amazingly ugly pair of shoes. He runs off to somewhere in New Jersey where they make them, and at that point on stage there is a dance of factories. We see these beautifully constructed factories doing a little dance around the stage. We see them inside and out. Then in come the people who are going to make these shoes, and who would these people be but illegal aliens? So we meet the illegal aliens coming in a line, and these are puppets controlled from behind by the dancers. They look like
Muppets to me.
They do. They look like Muppets.
Maybe another parody going on here. So they set up at the assembly line, and what happens then?
Well, then, of course, they have lunch. I don't know why at that point they have lunch, but they do go out to the catering truck where a big jumbo Jim, I think it is, feeds them lunch, and their mouths open up widely. We see their teeth, and they clamp down on these tasty morsels of who knows what. Jake himself eats a molded Jello salad, and he does a very intricate dance with this Jello salad. I'd better whip along here because I think we'll be seeing Frank himself pretty soon. We meet Jake's secretary, not an unattractive woman by any stretch of the imagination. Then we see the illegal aliens working slower in the afternoon. The lights dim and they kind of run down. Jake's secretary reads her magazine. The illegal aliens want to go home. Jake's secretary, on a diet, of course, eats her cottage cheese. We see the ugly shoes on the assembly line, and these, I think, we can safely say resemble purple and yellow Adidas.
That's what they look like, yeah.
I mean, I don't want to use a brand name here. Forget I said Adidas. It could be any running shoe.
It could be Nike.
Yeah, I mean, just figure some commercial product that someone wants to push and
that everybody wears.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. If I get interrupted, don't worry. I'm sure Frank's going to talk about this. But and here he is. So let's let Frank Zappa talk about Sinister Footwear.